afternoon, family and friends, brothers and sisters, and all my subscribers. I want to start out with Romans. I think it's 14. Because there's this thing that I hear people say all the time, and I want to clarify it. You should build up and not tear down. So what does that mean? You should build up a person and not tear them down? Scripture says different. So I'm no preacher, but Romans happens to be one of my favorite books, only because my leadership pastor has decided one time that I had to go through it line by line and explain it. So it's Romans 14, verses 19 through 21. Therefore, let us pursue the things which make for peace, and the things which may edify another. Do not destroy the work of God for the sake of food. All things indeed are pure, but it is evil for the man who eats with offense. 21. It is good neither to eat meat nor drink wine, nor to do anything which your brother stumbles or offends or is made weak. Now, first part, 19. Therefore, for us to prove through things, and I'm paraphrasing, which may edify another. So, build up, okay? That's, to me, is build up. So, hey, you did a good job, you look good today, whatever. Build up, right? Now, the second one, I'm still chewing on this one. In verse 20, where it says, do not destroy the work of God for the sake of food. All things are indeed pure, but it is evil for the man who eats with offense. I don't know where to go with that one. It has to do a little bit with 21, not making your brother stumble. But Paul's intention on this is interesting. So I'm going to go just to 21 and explain that one. So it is good neither to eat meat nor drink wine nor anything which your brother stumbles or offense is made weak. So with that, let's just say you have an addiction of drinking monster drinks, and somebody has an addiction of drinking monster drinks. So if I go see that person, am I going to bring this? No. Am I going to give them one? No, because if they are trying to stop drinking monster drinks, I don't want to offend them, okay? And no, I shouldn't be drinking these, but I do. So, getting back to today's not a Bible lesson, today's introduction to a project. So, getting up with building up and not tearing down, and this world is getting really, really crazy, and we are to watch out for each other today. And you're supposed to watch out for your family, your church family. And today, some of my church family, we were on this Out of the Darkness walk, charity walk, and it was raining, and they all wanted to meet at my tent, Mission 22, and there was more of them than I thought. So as they started gathering in, I started pulling the table back to get more in there, so they didn't get wet. So that's just a little thing, I didn't even think about it. I just did it, okay? Just like one of the guys, when we were cutting down some trees, he heard I made a stove for in here. This one right here. Last year I made it. Well, he knew of a guy that had a stove that wanted to give it to me. I'm like, potbelly stove, I hope. Well, it's not exactly a potbelly. So we went over to the house and found out it was a stove insert. And He said it was about 100 pounds. We thought 300 when we moved it. Ended up to be 400. But I had it on the back of the trailer, started releasing the trailer, and the tongue started going up. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. So I got it underneath my barn, and that's where it sat all summer until a couple days, or last week. I put it on some logs, enrolled it in here, and when I had it on the stairs, I used come along to bring it up, and then I hoisted it in place. Okay, easy peasy. Now, just going to make this little rectangle, go into a 6-inch pipe, and fit it into my chimney, and then I'll have a big stove in here. So that's going to be a project down the road, but it just shows that, you watch out for each other. I haven't been going to this church very long, and they've accepted me as one of their own. And this guy needed to get rid of it, and I took it for him. I said, if anything, if I can't use it, I can use it for scrap metal. I didn't know the condition of it. It's in good condition. The fan, he said one of the fans didn't work. I don't need the fans. But for what I'm using it for. But I want to talk to you about some of the things that's been happening in the world. Some of the sneaky criminal things. What they're doing is they're tapping your car. When you get out to look at the damage, not one gets out. 3 or 4 of them gets out at gunpoint, and then they take your car. So be careful of that. Also, be careful of people following you. We have a term in the military, keep your head on a swivel. So if somebody's following me, I will pass my house. And I'll go down different roads. And I'll go into a parking lot and park and get out of my car and just stand there. And normally they just keep going on because that's me. I'm a little paranoid. I have PTSD, so I don't like people following me. And then I'll turn and go back to my house a different way. And it's just one of the things. If you think somebody's following you, tailing you every day, leave at a different time. Go a different way. If you always turn right, turn left, if you can. But those are just some little things. I want to keep everybody safe out there because the criminals, they're getting more crafty. I'm not going to say smarter. I'm just saying more crafty. And we have to be aware of it. If you go to the ATM and get in your car, watch out who's watching you because, they want that cash from you. God bless you. Take care. Train. I don't know when I'm going to get back to this, but hopefully I can get out to the log cabin. Take care, and I'll catch you all on the flip side.